Welcome back to Relatable Reactions. It's Josh, and you've joined me for the final episode of Season 1 of Sliders. Really looking forward to getting into this. Previous episode, Parallel Universe, where Rembrandt was practically Elvis Presley, and the Rembrandt of that universe had decided to fake his own death so he didn't have to deal with the fame and all the stresses that brung. And obviously Rembrandt being Rembrandt, obsessed with it, wanted to stay, was happy to stay until right at the end, the Rembrandt of that universe figured out he was getting $1 million per song. So yeah, he reeled right back in and took the spotlight back. And they slid off. To where? I don't know. Let's go find out. Sliders. Let's go.
On this world, San Francisco feels like a small town. We've been here almost 18 hours and we haven't seen a single person who didn't look content.
Anybody got a buck?
Sure. Wait a minute, I've lost my wallet.
Stolen.
I think you dropped that.
They're all very nice.
No pollution or poverty, no racial strife. Maybe it's because there's a lottery here that simply gives out money whenever you want it.
Excuse me, sir. Is there a limit on this lottery?
Well, the sky's the limit. The more you take, the more chances you have to win.
Thank you.
The more you take, the better your chances. Well, these odds I like.
I'll be very careful, Mr. Brown.
Sounds too good to be true.
Rembrandt Brown, room 12 at the Motel 12. I'd like $5,000.
So it just gives you money.
Wade Wells, room 12 at the Motel 12. I'd like $1,000.
So is it like $1 a ticket and you're basically getting, so the more money you take, the more tickets you get and the more chance you have of winning, which means that must be a bad thing to win.
You gotta admire those high rollers. May they rest in peace.
That doesn't sound good.
According to this magazine, there's only 500 million people on this world, and the population of San Francisco is less than 100,000.
A smaller population is probably one of the antidotes to the ills of civilization. Fewer people, less pressure on resources, less stress.
But how are they managing that?
Despite protests from right-to-life extremists, President Jocelyn Elders attended the dedication of the newly reopened Thomas Malthus Center for Sexual Ethics and Education today.
Thomas Malthus.
Sexual
Reverend
ethics.
Thomas Malthus was an English economist of the 19th century. He said that mankind would be forever condemned to live in misery because the population would always increase at a faster rate than the food supply. Evidently, in this world, they took it to heart.
Thank you. Thank you very
There we
much.
go.
Welcome to tonight's drawing, brought to you by the Lottery Commission. 12 lucky entrants will share prize money valued at more than $5 million each.
Actually, that's a point. I played the lottery last night. I need to check if I won that.
Wade Wells, room 12 at the Motel 12.
I won.
Of course.
Miss Wells, your every wish just come true.
I won. I won the lottery.
We'll be right back.
I haven't been in a limo this size since the tops broke up.
Miss Wells will be riding in limos for the rest of her life.
What if I wanted to give my money to the poor?
Unfortunately, the last poor person won the lottery herself about 6 months ago.
That would look really sharp on you.
Yeah, I like the blue.
I'm with Quinn. That would be boring as fuck.
I hope you don't mind, but Miss Murphy, one of the other winners, was very excited to hear that you had arranged to show the Paris Fall collection.
Not at all.
Sure, I mean, the more the merrier.
Rembrandt on the pole.
It would be a privilege to get a chair for a lady as beautiful as yourself.
Smooth.
It's okay. Sit here
Where are you going?
for a walk.
When? What's eating you?
This whole thing doesn't add up, Wade. You can't just walk up to a machine, collect thousands of dollars, and then if you're really lucky, you hit the big jackpot.
Will you chill out? You're afraid I'm gonna stay here. Aren't you?
Maybe.
Quinn, this is a great world. I don't know what I want to do yet.
As I've said, they're always very easily swayed to stay.
I thought you weren't going to make it.
Where's Cue Ball?
He's not back yet.
Security seems awfully tight for a gala like this.
In case the right to lifers cause a disturbance.
Right to lifers.
I just need you to fill out some forms.
All right, I'll wait for you at the buffet.
What is this?
A beneficiary form, next of kin. Nothing out of the ordinary.
You're not going to read that.
I'm Ryan. This is for you.
Thank you.
You're Wade Wells, aren't you?
How do you know my name?
I saw you on television the night they announced the winners. You know, if you hurry up and sign that, I can ask you to dance. Let's go.
I really feel happy, you know. I mean, I feel as if I'm the one who won the lottery.
No one's ever cried over me before.
Oh, get ready, sweetheart, because I'm gonna be shedding lots of tears over you.
Smooth.
I'd like to spend the rest of my life with you.
Maybe a little bit too quick. Got to be careful with those words, Rembrandt.
We must stop the bloodshed. Read it. It'll change your life.
They're killing the winners for population control.
Take me, Rembrandt. Right here, right now.
Right here?
Mm-hmm.
Right there, Rembrandt. Right there.
And I want you.
I want you too, Julianne, but shouldn't you go to your room or something?
The winners have to be here for the midnight toast. And I don't think I can wait that long.
You realize what a wonderful world this is? Don't you wake up in the morning and feel grateful that you weren't born on some other godforsaken piece of rock?
Frankly, I don't think about it. The truth is, I'm a hypocrite. Every day I work with lottery winners. Good, decent men and women, making honorable sacrifices for society.
I don't see how that makes you a hypocrite.
Afraid of death.
I'm sorry, I don't follow your reasoning. Glad you came. There's something wrong here.
Professor, you've got to get her out of here. Listen to me. This lottery, it's population control.
What?
Yeah.
Tomorrow morning, they're going to kill Wade.
Will she believe it, though? You'd like to think so.
My God, it says the lottery has killed 50,000 people nationwide.
They don't call it death. Everybody's in a rush to the afterlife. They call it making way.
Look, maybe these right-to-lifers are some kind of crackpots.
These right-to-lifers are Nobel Prize-winning philosophers and scientists. Believe it.
Gotta find a way of getting her out of here.
I'll tell you how we get her out of here. The same way we came in, through the front door.
Quinn, there is no way to hide. Every move I make is chaperoned until this party is over.
Wade. Everything okay?
There's not really anyone around them now.
I'll be with you in a minute, Ryan.
Fucking leg it.
Since we're sliding out of here in the morning, could we maybe bring somebody with us?
I'm not saying it's impossible, Rembrandt. But the more people we take in the wormhole, the more energy it drains from the system. There's no guarantee we'd make it to the next world safely.
I just can't let her die, man.
Does everyone on the planet know that that's the outcome of the lottery? They must do, surely.
It's barbaric.
On the contrary, my boy, in some ways it's more humane than our society. And in our world, millions of people die every year through war, famine, disease, caused in part by the fact that we refuse to accept limits on our population. Here, they kill volunteers, painlessly, and generously reward their beneficiaries. You may abhor their methods, as indeed do I. But as a man of science, you cannot dismiss the result.
I have real feelings for you, and the thought of going on without you is almost too painful to contemplate. I see a future with you, and I want us to go on together.
You mean it? You want to die with me?
Die with you?
Don't think he meant that.
Listen, I've explained everything to Julianne, and she's cool.
She understands about the slide?
Well, I told her to keep an open mind. Listen, she's upstairs packing. I'm gonna go up and collect her in a couple of minutes.
Is Wade with you?
No, last time I saw her, she was with, Ryan.
Ryan, I can't. This is just happening way too fast.
Ordinarily, I would say let's take it slow, but we're scheduled to make way in the morning.
Good point.
I'm from a parallel world.
What?
Look, it's not gonna make a whole lot of sense. The point is, I entered this lottery under false pretenses. Look, I don't understand the way this society works, okay? Right to lifers and everything. The point is, I've got to get out of here.
I'm not gonna let you leave. You'll get the process. The penalty for subverting the lottery system. They'll make you pay in pain before they kill you.
What are those sirens?
Lottery police. You didn't say anything about this to anybody, did you?
No.
Well, Rembrandt did, didn't he?
You can come with us.
No, see, I shouldn't even be listening to this. You have no idea what these people are capable of. For your own good, okay? Don't even Think about it.
Julianne?
Come in, Rembrandt.
Something don't feel right about this. Yeah.
Brand Brown, lottery police. You're under arrest.
Mr. Brown, are you now or have you ever been a member of the Right to Life movement?
What are you talking about? I don't know anything about any right to life movement. Julianne, what's going on? You turned me in?
I had to. I wouldn't let you jeopardize my family's inheritance.
So they do get the money.
What time is it?
Almost 4.
Where the hell are they?
I don't know. I'm gonna find out.
Hello, Rembrandt. I'm so glad you're here.
It's not like I had a choice.
You must see that there's nothing to be afraid of, my dear Rembrandt.
Rembrandt always finds some mad women.
Mm-hmm. Can I lie back a little? I already feel like I'm floating. I see a white light.
God, it's pretty traumatic just to watch him die.
Take my hand.
Fucking grim.
She's made way. She can't protect you anymore.
Wait a minute. What are you guys doing?
We're taking you to the Municipal Processing Center. That's where you're gonna die, Mr. Brown. Most uncomfortably.
Where the hell have you been?
We need to walk the dog.
We don't need to walk the dog. The dog is perfectly fine.
We need to walk the dog now.
Bugged, surely they would have heard every conversation they've had.
I couldn't talk in the room because it's probably bugged.
So I gathered.
This whole thing is being monitored. If we don't find Quinn and Rembrandt soon, we're all gonna die here. Something's happening. Excuse me. What's going on?
Some guy was trying to kidnap one of the lottery winners.
Good old Rembrandt.
Hey, guys, you gotta help me.
What are they going to do with him?
The process, sir. He's gonna regret the day he screwed with the lottery.
Most people seem pretty okay with the lottery, though.
They're taking Rembrandt to Geary Street, a place called the Municipal Processing Center.
Well, we've got to go get him.
No, you're staying here. Otherwise, they'll think you're trying to escape. If you miss a slide, they'll kill you. Wait for us in the ballroom. If we're not back in time, slide without us.
Is he gonna help or hinder?
The lottery is Saturday! Stop the lottery before it's too late! Stop the lottery! Stand clear of the van, please.
What's going on?
I'm preaching there! It's only crime is wanting to live! Stand fast there, believers!
He tried to help the lottery winner stay alive! He's a hero, not a criminal!
Stop the slaughter!
Not really helping open it. There we go.
Rembrandt, man, am I glad to see you. How much time?
Not much, let's move!
Pedal to the metal cue ball. I can't wait to get off this earth.
Hey! What are you doing?
Okay, wasn't expecting that.
Next time, I get to drive.
Come on, you guys.
What's going to happen to this dog?
As well. Hit the lights.
Didn't they do that in the first place?
There she is.
It's not her. Maybe it is her. Come on, dog. Bite him.
Ryan?
He's here to help.
Do you know what you just did?
Oh, yeah. So you better be telling the truth about parallel worlds.
Is he going with them then?
I'm out of here.
Oh, the dog has gone. Oh, did he get hit by that? He did make it. Yeah, he did get hit.
My God.
Quinn?
Is that really how they left the season? Crazy. And there we have it, the end of the first season, and I really enjoyed it. I pretty much enjoyed most of the episodes. Obviously there were some more standout ones, including this one. I thought this one was another really solid episode. Very abrupt ending, but I suppose they wanted to go off for the cliffhanger. I'm super confused what they're going to do with, one, what happens with the dog. I hope these answers a question. I hope these questions are answered, and what happens with this guy that's come along with them now. Maybe they'll just write him off and we won't find out, but I look forward to figuring that out. But the general premise of this episode is quite cool, or the idea of this, because obviously most of the people on that parallel universe understood what they were getting involved in. It's not like anything was being hidden from them about this lottery. Everyone seemed to know that if you broke the rules, you'd get killed. They all knew what they were signing up for. And I presume I was right in thinking that depending on how much money you ask from the lottery machine is dependent on how many sort of like tickets you get entered into trying to win. So maybe the more you borrow, the more chance you have of winning the major one. It's just quite a grey area, isn't it? You know, does that make the world better? Obviously, less people does help the world for the most part. But is that the fairest way of doing it? Basically letting people sacrifice themselves. And it does look like they kept the money, because she said about her relatives getting the money she won. Well, it seemed like that. So yeah, just a lot of questions about the morality of the whole situation and whether or not it would make the world better. I've always thought, you know, giving the lottery, you know, these days the lottery's so big. You've got the Euro Millions, you've got like the normal lotto. I've always thought that you'd be far better giving like a little bit out to more people than one person getting the whole lot. But people don't like fairness in this world, so I don't think we'd ever see anything like that. But yeah, really enjoyed it. Looking forward to getting into the second season, figuring out and finding out what's happened. One, to Quinn. I presume he's gonna survive. I have heard about cast changes and stuff. Doubt it would happen this early, but I suppose we'll find out. Thanks for anyone who's watched along with me. I hope you've been enjoying. I hope you join me for season 2. So I will catch you later.